Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case notifications ain't go out as usual. First things first, happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Hopefully everybody is having a blessed one already. For those on the East, you already know. Hopefully everybody is safe and sound. Hopefully everybody is well health wise, especially with the events that we had the last couple of days. For those on the West Coast, hopefully y'all just waking up and enjoying your mornings. Um, for those across seas, I already know y'all darn near done with your day. And for those further than that, happy Saturday. Um, Toot, what's going on, baby? Appreciate everybody who tuned in last night for the live. Definitely was another good conversation. We also had a little bit of fake intrusion, but you know how I do it. I only entertain but so much. Definitely was a good talk though. If you missed it, you can catch the replay. Yeah, I don't know what that was already, but part of some of the wind in the background. You know, I'm out early in the morning. And getting the air levels a little bit better than they was the other day, so another day, another blessing. Bear, what's going on, my guy? That link that's in the chat, even for those who catch the replay. And shout out to the content creator. Um, Not gonna lie to you, again, it almost goes back to what I was talking about last night. There's just some things you shouldn't be playing around with, shouldn't be treading lightly because it's really gonna be a dire step, and it could be your last step. Roma, what's going on, baby? I don't know if you're at work, but you know where I'm at. Um, yeah, that little short video right there, again, it just goes to show you why I say it's dangerous to even be playing around like that. Again, I'm speaking to my peoples in New York. Right now, some of y'all need to be really wary of what your children are getting into as far as the dangers that they're getting into. That right there, if he would have made one false step, if it had been too slippery, or if anything else along that line, if something would have fell on that boy's head, you can't sue the city. I just want y'all to know that. I want a lot of y'all you forget to know that. When you play dangerous games like that around the subway system and around the bus systems, people can't sue. People can't get no money. And if anything, they won't be left holding it back again. Start thinking before you start doing. Again, it seems like we in a time where everybody want to catch a viral moment. Everybody want to catch 15 minutes of fame. I ain't gonna lie, I think we got to stop encouraging it too. If we don't look at it, we don't give light to it. Because some people will sit there and look at it just to see what's going to happen. When you see dangerous stuff like that, man, listen, I don't even stay on it for long. But I had to share that out because, again, that's dangerous right there. For those who live in the city, again, for those who got youth. I ain't talking about no grown-ups because you don't have some grown-ups that's going to do what they're going to do anyway. But I'm talking about the youth. Stop playing around these subway systems. Because not only are you causing harm to yourself, you're causing backup and delays on all the cords. We already got enough delays as it is to a degree. With all the infrastructure they trying to do and everything else, come on now. Riaz, what's going on, my guy? Black Rain, what's going on, my guy? Angela, what's going on, baby? Moreno, what's going on, baby? Yes, you up in here. Oh, I see Miss Lifetime Petty. Miss April, what's going on, baby? I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, how far you gotta go before you end up, you know, before you end up learning a lesson. And again, for those who might just pop in, is a short right there. Again, shout out to that content creator. But it goes to show you some people will do anything just to be noticed sometimes. And that's the saddest thing. That right there could have cost that boy his life, could have cost him his health. And even if it didn't cost him his life, he would have been in a messed up, dire situation. Why? Because if he would have fell backwards and he could have still split his dome open. That's what I'm saying. And see, we got certain cities I know besides New York that have subway systems built like that to some degree. But even still, playing around like that, that's I don't care if you thought that was a parkour moment or whatever. Um, that ain't cool. Your parents would have been burying you. Somebody in your family or whoever would have been burying you. Or possibly cremating you if they ain't even got no life insurance for you. That's another thing I want you youngins to understand. You ain't got no type of real life insurance or anything along that lines to where you ain't got to worry about too much. Your family ain't got to worry about too much. Don't put yourself in no danger. I'm sorry. And I mean, actually leaving something if something does happen. Make sure you straight. But again, that's just childish and crazy right there. Because you know sometimes they be spraying down the systems inside and out. So again, you gonna have some spots where you gonna touch up on something. It's gonna be nothing but that slick, nasty, whatever grease they be using. And it would have took one slip, one fall, and look what would have happened to you. You know, again, start being mindful. Your life is more important than anything. Your life is more important than a viral moment. I'm sorry. Get it together, y'all. I gotta say this with the sternness voice. Because again, you had some people who was doing that back in the day. But again, after they done had their little life life or death experience, if you want to call it that, look what happened. Mayhem, what's going on, baby? Carl, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, listen, Angela, we all have done some crazy things, but it's just some things you know you shouldn't be even treading the lines with because you never know what's going to lie around that corner again. You can end up getting seriously hurt. You can end up being killed. Or if neither or happens, you're going to end up getting arrested. Why? Because you doing something that's illegal in the first place. And then guess what they're going to try to tell you? You beating the fear system. You know, like, come on. And I don't know what that was all about, but even still, that could have been dire. Now, if he'd have slipped, hit that third rail, if he would have slipped and just hit the rails, period. Or if it had been a train coming right then and there as he's thinking about doing that, guess what? Another funeral. Oh. And again, y'all need to love your lives. A lot of y'all youth need to love your life again. Say that with the most deepest sincerity, though. It's time for that now. It's time for y'all to realize that you got so much potential, so much growth, and so much, you got so much to offer to the world besides just destruction and chaos. You need to get it together. It's time to stop thinking that your life is a game of chance. It's really not. You're already taking chances day in and day out because certain decisions you make, certain chances you try to take, they don't pan out the right way, especially if you're not in accordance and you ain't doing it from the heart. Liz, what's going on, baby? Chris, what's going on, my guy? Again, for those who might have popped in, the link should still be in there, that first link. It goes to show you it's really dangerous like that. And Liz, you already know you from the city, so you already know how you already know how things is. Yeah, I hood. Guess what? Guess what? You still smoke rocks. Tampa, what's going on? Guess what, hood? Guess what? I don't have a TV. I'm sitting outside, baby. Shout out to my bro hood TMZ. Don't start your shenanigans, bro. Ain't nobody talking about you, man. You ain't important like that, son. Riders, what's going on, baby? Nah, but I had to bring that because again, that's dangerous right there. And that's for anybody, not just the youth. That's just for anybody, period, doing that type of madness. I don't care how much of a moment you thought you was gonna get right there. That could have been your life right there. You'd have been wrapped up in the hospital, bandaged up or whatever. And for what? Because you thought it was funny to do something that crazy? I'm telling you. There's too many instances of this. And there's too many incidents the way it look. Somebody burying somebody. Somebody got a long stretch of medical bills. You ain't leaving that hospital for a minute. Yeah, I heard. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? You see how we got snipers and vipers in here, right? Don't think just because you got a wrench, you can't get sniped, baby. Keep telling you, man. I keep telling you. Put some water on that damn. Yeah, I can't even say what I want to say right now. You try to set me up. You little sneaky devil. King, me appreciate you, bro. Shout outs to my bro real quick. Appreciate you, bro. Damn, I done touched the wrong thing though. My scalp piece hurt. But I forgot, y'all. I gotta put this back up because you know. somewhere my mouth will fly south. But it's only because it's from the heart and from the soul. Because again, I lost some people that I went to school with playing around that same dangerous game. I knew better not to do it because I ain't want that burden. I ain't want my parents to have that burden. Not at all. Monique, what's going on, baby? Lucy, what's going on, baby? It's been a minute, baby. But again, I really want y'all youth to understand that though. You playing games like that, like what you see in that short video, it's not always going to end up the right way. And it doesn't matter where you at. Because certain spots is definitely more dangerous than others. Just like the video I showed y'all last night. The two girls could have definitely messed around and lost their life. Even though they was inside the cabin's pit, still. They could have messed around, jammed up the wrong buttons, and could have messed up the train. And again, if that had been property damage, who you think paying that? Legends, what's going on, my guy? Definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in on this glorious Friday. You gotta understand, it's like you gotta really take the chance or take the time to ask the mindset, like what's going on with some of y'all. And again, I'm speaking to some of y'all youth that will really sit down and hear it. Like it gotta be something underlying that you would even take dangerous measures like that just for fun and thrills. A lot of people definitely learned lessons. If they ain't learned it the hard way, they learned it from seeing their friends die, seeing their friends not being able to go back home to families. You got to really take the time out and think about that. And the more you keep taking chances like that, the more we gonna have loss of life. Again, it's supposed to be about preservation. You're supposed to be here to stand on these battlefields. You're supposed to be here to lead in the future. And I keep saying that because I feel that way. I've been feeling that way since I was a youth. Because I've always felt we always had the opportunities, and we still do have opportunities to make things work the best way possible. BMF, what's going on, my guy? No doubt, Liz. You already know you catch the replay, baby. Life stories, what's going on? You know, and I'm not gonna lie, some of you parents should want to see your kids graduate in high school, or at least graduating into the next stages of life. You shouldn't have to worry about burying them before they even 18. And you gotta think about it on all the chords. If it's not situations like that where they put themselves in danger, they're putting themselves in danger by doing certain things. Chocolate drip drop, baby. What's going on, baby? Cowboy, what's going on, my guy? I mean, there are too many dangers that y'all can put yourselves into. And I want y'all young ladies to understand this too. You put yourselves in danger when you when you're doing certain things, especially when you with older fellas. I was thinking about a story that happened. It's crazy because again, some of you kids don't even get a chance to really see what life is about. You still don't really know what life is about. You might think you know what it is, but trust me, you don't. Because every day it could be something different around that corner, lying around that bend. It could be something good. It could be something bad. It could be something right in the middle. Oh, chocolate drop, you and me both, baby. Like I'm telling you, we both ain't been. I ain't been asleep since I got up this morning, and I'm up only because I got a feeling I'm gonna have to hear some stuff I don't want to hear. And then again, I'm waiting for my aunt to recuperate so we can celebrate her birthday. So I'm still up, and I'm off today anyway. So at some point, I'm gonna catch some sort of rest. But there ain't no rest for the weary. Not when you seeing things like this. And again, that took me off the deep end again. Like, why are y'all putting yourselves in that much danger? That's what's up, Miranda. Congratulations, baby. See, that's what's up. A lot of y'all want to see y'all kids getting to the next step in life. They are your most precious gift. So it's like it's time to stop being so irresponsible. Really start being a part of your kid's life. Start having watchful eyes out. Because you not knowing what's going on, if they out in these streets, especially, we know they ain't got much to do. But if this is how it's going to be for some of y'all not going to fight to try to do something and bring something back, then guess what? You still going to have to be in accordance with your kid. We'll have to check on them every step of the way because you don't know what could happen. And again, with the different things happening, the gun violence rising up again, your kids could be targeted and not even have to be a prime target at all. We see too many stories and too many people crying behind us. That's what I'm saying. If there's no need for them to really be out there wilding, find something for them to do. You gotta always have a stern balance. I know parents who work hard to the bone, but they still spend time with their family. They do what they need to do. They still implement old things, even if it's sitting at the TV together. It don't matter. Got to do that. Miranda, you already know how it is. See, that's the good, comfortable feeling because, again, your kids is going on to the next step in life. Whether they going to college or whether they going to pursue something career-wise or they going to do something on their own. So, of course, you want to be there. You want to see them grow successfully. You want to at least make sure that when it is your time to leave, your kids is in the best hands possible. Not just by themselves, but just overall. It's not just about the generational wealth, really. Again, that's just one aspect of it. But just keeping the family lifeline going, that's the most important thing. Keep that tree strong. Oh shoot, that's what I'm talking about. Drip drop, baby. Congratulations for that one. Oh shoot. That's what I'm saying. You know, and I want some of you who might catch this replay, because I don't edit nothing. Yeah, I'm kind of raw, but I'm truthful. You want to see people in the chat that's writing positive notes. And for some of you adults with kids that ain't being so responsible, again, that might catch this. Perfect example of just being on point with your kids. Your kids is actually doing the best things. Exactly, man. You got to not just teach them life skills, but you also got to teach them street smarts. Because you could be so book smart, but when you get out in the street, you get caught up for a whole down. You get wrapped up for some stupidness. You done signed some things you weren't supposed to sign, so on and so forth. You could have got scammed. And your life skills ain't just revolving around survival in the streets, just survival in general. If you end up doing some carpentry work, or if you end up wanting to be a carpenter, you can end up starting to be the next builders. Like I said, you can build what's necessary and possible. You are going to be the future, whether you believe it or not. I'm still stern on that. You are going to be the future. You got to want to live to see the future, though. You can't be just so hung up on living life so fast that you crash out before time. It's not the right way to go. It's never been the right way to go. Yeah, I know. Look, like a responsible parent is supposed to do on Chocolate Drop, for real. Like a responsible parent is supposed to do. Yeah, it's going to be hard trying to do certain things, whether you a single parent, whether you with your significant other, so on and so forth. But guess what? There are beneficial perks that come with that. Again, it goes to show you brought life into the world. You was able to maintain a life preservation by all means necessary, stuck by them, encouraged their dreams and everything else that was needed. You gave them a fair balance, like you're supposed to do. Exactly, it is. It's going to always be challenges in life because your kids are going to come across and encounter certain things that they really shouldn't encounter at all. And especially with the way the things have changed. Come on, you serious? Let me not say what I'm going to say. My bad. I got to be nice today. It's Friday. Jabrara, what's going on, my guy? Christy, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. Um, but again, it is your duty to make sure they elevate in life so they can keep the life cycle, the family structure going. In this way, even if something happens to them, at least everybody's straight the way they need to be. Like you got to be on point with them, even when it come down and you out and about. Whether you walk in the people that shouldn't be behind the wheel at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you at all because some of them act like they it's not pedestrians walking on the sidewalk. Some act like they ain't people coming to get their kids off the school buses, so on and so forth. And that's everywhere. It's not just the city. That's everywhere. You got some people that really shouldn't be behind the wheel. They be wilding for respect. And then they don't even think about life preservation because one false move in any type of car, don't matter what it is, you can end up dying, flying through a window, so on and so forth. We've seen this happen time and time again. That's why I said everybody needs to start loving and respecting each other. That goes on all points of the community. Start loving and respecting each other for real. It's really becoming crucial now. Like right now, I'm watching mad people getting ready for another big graduation. So, my bad. I thought that call was coming back up the block. BDBGP. What's going on, my guy? You already know, another blessed day, and a blessed Friday to be exact. You know, I had to come talk with the people real quick because again, it's just stop putting the youth in danger. The youth are already in danger when they run in these streets. They getting the wrong type of influences or being around the wrong people, and now they end up doing things they ain't supposed to be doing. And sometimes, you got to be aware because they could hide certain things from you. Like I said, we all was young at one point. With certain things we hid real well, and there was other things we wasn't going to be able to lie about, especially when we know it was deep consequences behind it. We couldn't lie about it. Jabaro, appreciate you, my guy. Wait a minute, Christy. What did I miss, Christy? Hold on. What did I miss? Oh shoot, that's what's up, Christy. Congratulations, baby. See, that's what's up. See, that's another thing for some people who might catch this replay chat. Got some people who got their kids graduating, the oldest, the youngest. Everybody is taking the next step in life. That's what some of you fail to realize. You don't always gotta crash out and burn out just to try to make something of yourself. You got people who stood right, stood tall, and made it work. No doubt, Christy, you already know you catch the replay, sis. And again, congratulations. Congratulations to all the proud parents who got kids graduating or, going into the next step in life. That is a blessing. That's why these talks is mandatory sometimes and necessary. And again, some of you have to understand, instead of you playing around and playing dangerous games with your life, not just in the streets, but just playing around in areas you ain't really supposed to be playing at, you need to think better, do better. Sometimes it's good to just buckle down and study the things you need to study. Queen, what's going on, baby? That's what's up, Christy. You already know what it is, baby. But it's just it's time for a change. How many more bad stories we got to get before we start seeing some good stories? And see, that's another thing some of y'all need to start pushing, especially if you know how to really work the social media. Start pushing positive things out there. Start showing the world a balance. That's one thing I could say is adamant right now. Try to show a positive change or something that's good going on. Ding, what's going on, my guy? And seeing that's one thing. I've always said whether you decide to have a close friendship, but then I always said you really can't be friends. You can't. You could try, but then again, you got to understand where the boundaries lie. Because I could say my mom's was a friend as far as she always had an open ear, even when she had to hear things she didn't want to hear. But it was still a boundary because I already knew what it was. I couldn't talk to her like she was somebody else in the street. Really couldn't. Didn't think to do it. It was just boundaries and respect, period. Yeah, I gotta check it. Wait, you got it on your page, sis? If you do, I'm gonna check that definitely after this live is over. Um, but again, we should want to see something better. You youth that are out here taking dangerous risks with your life should want to see better and do better. Stop just looking at the negative aspect of things and looking at how everybody else is moving. You got to worry about how you moving. That's one thing some people fail to realize. You're always going to move the way you want to move, but it got to be somewhere positive though. You can't be in a negative state forever. If you're gonna do that, there ain't nothing positive gonna happen. Then you're gonna complain about things. You're gonna be upset about certain things. You're gonna want to lash out, but in the same token, you have to take accountability for yourself. Frugal Mama, what's going on, baby? Definitely top of the morning. I hear you, man. Yeah, because this is what I'm saying. Like, look, some of you youth could be trying to be beneficial as far as even trying to help those who are in need. Don't think the homeless is just the older folks. No, you got younger folks that's your age or better that's out there in these streets right now. So if you know you could possibly help some way somehow, you should be able to do so. Again, it does start with small changes. It does start with people actually standing on board on what's needed. And again, how you doing, mama? But that's what I'm saying. You know, you want to be able to see your kids grow into the next stages of life. Hold on one second. My fault. You should want to see your kids grow. You should want to be able to see the grandkids, all of that. That's really what a part of life is. You know, you want to see all the generations before it's time for you to leave this earth. And again, taking the necessary steps and the necessary measures to keep yourself safe. That's supposed to be the most important thing. Again, safety number one. That's on all aspects of life. Safety is should be a number one priority. And again, you youth need to hear this and understand this. Safety, again, that is your number one option in life. Not just knowledge, safety. You could be knowledgeable and still be unsafe somewhere. You know, and if you ain't paying attention to what's really going on, guess what? That's going to be a dire problem again. And seeing that's the thing too. Um, it's going to be a little mixture in here today because again, we need to start implementing certain things that's going to be beneficial, especially for those who are going through the struggle right now. Some of these people who are homeless are not homeless by choice. Again, some of these people actually could be housed or actually could have something to have on their own. But again, when rent is too high or the things that you're supposed to be building ain't built yet, you leaving them still in the dire spot. And again, some of these people choose to be on the streets only because, again, you can't trust these shelters. Some of these shelters are the worst. Some of these shelters be just as bad as prison. You could be gone for a small moment. Somebody done came and ransacked your stuff or done took something of yours, and you won't notice it until you go to look for certain things, especially if it's important documents or even money. I knew people who was living in the shelters, and they said, man, listen, I'd rather either be laying somewhere on a bench or I'd rather lay up in a family member's house than to be laying in some shelter. But again, you got to be able to bring back even shelters the way it's really safe for somebody to rest their head. Like right now in New York City, prime example, rent is dumb high. Even with them new buildings they just putting in, rent is high already. And you like, come on, man. You got enough people going through certain struggles right now. And then since some of this people was messed up really like financially during the pandemic, you can't expect certain people to be trying to pay a certain percentage every month. And then if they got other bills they got to take care of that's necessary as well, come on, you leaving them stranded. You basically just leaving everybody broke. But I also implement that some people really start saving where they need to start saving at. I wouldn't care if you had an online banking account or an actual bank account. Start saving in certain spots where it's needed. Or go back to the old school way of things. You better find a job and start stashing money in there. You're going to need it at some point. But it's always good to try to make investments as well, too, so you can try to help, you know, fix some of these problems as well, too. It's not about just getting a quick, easy flip of a dollar. It's about just doing something that's necessary. You're going to have a multitude of talks here. And again, you want to have people that's always bringing something. I got people from all different fronts of the world that will bring you something. And some of these things are just general topics that we see day in and day out everywhere. But again, we got to start showing more positive things too, because not everything is just happening negatively. You got some things positive that is happening. But again, when they not getting the recognition that they supposed to be getting, what you expect? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's time to stop worried about frivolous things that's not important. Start getting back on the things we need as a society, period. You know, get back to what we know again. When things didn't work out, we made it happen one way or another. And that's what's happening to in around certain spots too. It's probably most parts of the world right now. Everybody is struggling. Everybody is going through some sort of struggle. If you think you rich, you're not rich. Even if you got some well-paying career, you basically just you know you getting paid, but then the same token, you paying out a whole bunch of different bills. You got a car note, all that other stuff that comes into play as well, insurance, so on and so forth. If you don't got Medicaid where it covers certain things, you might have to pay out of pocket. That's another situation right there. You got kids, you gotta do food shopping, so on and so forth. You gotta pay phone bills, etc., etc. If you got cable, that's another bill, that's another whatever. So again, those people are working just to be barely broke. That's why I'm saying, we just gotta understand some things. There's things in life bigger than us that we really need to start tackling. It's time for a different look in life. Time to change the perspective and change the parameters. We got to start doing something. And again, some of you youth are the ones that are about to cry, just like some of you adults are about to cry. But guess what? How could you cry when you know you could have just been standing up and doing something this whole time? Again, just be a part of what needs to be, needs to be pushed. The right things that need to be pushed. Angel, what's going on, baby? Yo, Boston Ray, what's going on, my guy? Definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. No doubt, Queen. I appreciate you, sis. Yeah, you was running around these streets last night. I know, running around these streets. Shoot. But again, when you get links like that in the beginning of these chats, when you might see them, these are situations that we need to really start preparing the people for. Because again, how much life got to be lost before we realize that life is precious? And there should be no dangerous games like that. Because again, you can't stop tons of steel from coming at you. Really can't. You gotta understand that your life is more valuable than a 15-minute moment of fame or just the thrill of trying to live on the fast lane. They ain't always going to pan out for you. Yeah, I know, Queen. You was running around these YouTube streets. I seen you. Damn it. Oh, man. Definitely appreciate y'all for dropping links and showing love in here. Definitely some good people. And again, appreciate all of y'all for being here on this journey. I said, y'all going to still continue building and growing and showing the world something different, whether it's panel discussion or not. And again, I feel like we should be realistic. And I feel like I'm just doing this part two already. We all being realistic right now. The people that are here standing on the right things are being realistic, and they also doing what's necessary. And some of you youth should take the same social media devices you using and just search around. You'll see there's a lot of positive things going on. You got youth your age, probably a little younger, that are pushing the chains forward, trying to stand up for the right things, trying to make the world a better place. Just like some of us adults is doing what we trying to do. But again, we all got to come together. We got to be able to love, respect, and listen to each other and hear each other out. I could be listening to what you said, but did I hear the actual message in it? That's what we got to start doing. And again, life is so precious. You only get one. Just like you get one mother and father, you get one life in this shell. After that, you're gone. You should want to live past the age of 18. You should want to live past 21. Shouldn't be crashing and burning out. And neither should you parents. You parents are crashing and burning out when you're not paying attention to what's going on and not really being aware of what your child is into. Because for all you know, you think your child is just running around with the wrong crowd. No, they could be actually out here gangbanging. They could actually be out here shooting and killing. And you wouldn't know because, again, you trying to live your life. Good afternoon. Don't come over here with your shenanigans. Nappy Friday. You're the first person I actually seen the hell outside today. Why? What happened? You look like some of his bud. Remember? He probably be creeping around here at some point. Oh, go on out. Go on out. You be all right. Your curfew time is right now. You got 2 minutes to get to the store and back, young lady. Go on, get. My bad, y'all. Talk with one of the neighbors on my block, but again. We got to build better, got to be better, and we got to bring what's needed. Not just the young, but the old as well, too. The most important thing to remember is that life is too short for petty beefs, petty squabbles, but also it's too short to be playing games with your life. Messing around, some of y'all still riding, like I said, riding on the back of these buses, taking chances, subway surfing, doing all this extra stuff. You out here doing parkour, climbing and doing certain things that could be dangerous if you misstep anything. Be more responsible and more safe with your life. Seriously. Again, this morning with all the good news you was hearing around, this should be a constant reminder that you could be that next person making the next phases and stages in life. You could be beneficial on all accords. The question is, do you really want to? You shouldn't have to look at somebody to realize you want to do something with your life. You don't necessarily always got to follow the wrong paths neither. Some of y'all, honestly, not being realistic. You living in a scripted movie, if you want to be technical. You living in the fantasy world in a scripted movie because you think there's a reset button. You think after everything is said and done, you're gonna be able to come back, hug everybody, kiss everybody, and just no. Sorry. And again, you should love your life more. Live life. Enjoy life. Don't sell yourself short for too much neither. Saying, we gotta do better. That's the main thing some of y'all gotta understand. We all gotta do better. And for the ones that are gonna do better, you're gonna see that. Let's really get back to just enjoying life. Simplest things in life are free. Simplest things. Not everything is free. You get hurt, it ain't gonna be free. You're gonna have to pay some sort of bill. Even if you got proper health care, you still gonna have to pay something out of pocket. And again, you can't be running around crashing out, running around copying what you think is cool. You running around thinking that these things are what it is, and it's not. Again, love your life. I don't know. It's just it makes you think about a lot for real. And again, time is so precious. Stop wasting your time giving the wrong type of energy out. Stop wasting your time following the people that mean you no good. Again, really start loving your life. If you feel you got something you could be doing greater, get out there and do it. Time for the people to change, or at least have a change of heart. You can't change who you are, but at least have a decency and a change of heart to love your life more than anything. I want to say, hopefully, nobody was hurt seriously. I know some people lost power in Canada because of the fires, and I pray and hope that everybody else is, at least safe health wise. If you feel you not right, go check from your doctor or whatever you got to do, and make sure you right. It was again the last couple of days we took in a lot, and then we still going to take in a lot. And again, some of you youth don't understand. You putting yourself in prime danger when you're doing certain things that you shouldn't be doing. Another thing I do want to ask, and it's just a logical question, but I know some people are going to have different views on that. How old is too old for your children? I ask that with the deepest sincerity. Think about certain stories, and It paints a picture of, you know, gotta be more aware. Prime examples, like if your daughter is 15 and yo or her quote unquote boyfriend is over the age of 20, that's a problem. That's a high ranking problem right there. That right there should be checked immediately. I was thinking about that story with the young girl that was, I think she played in that movie with Martin Rebound. I said, like, only 16 years old, lost your life. You know, and that's something to take into sincerity. Some of you youth are putting yourselves in danger, and not just the women, but the men too. You out here putting yourself in danger when you're dealing with people way older than you. You need to stay in your boundaries. You might think you like certain things, but trust me, you don't. Oh no, I know about that miracle. I mean, I was hearing that. Okay, y'all flying too low. Get the hell up out of here, baby. My bad. Yeah, police cops, man. You flying too low, baby. Sleazy, what's going on, baby? Yeah, no, I was hearing about that, man. That's all I'm saying. You gotta be mindful because again, that could have been a dire situation for a lot of people, especially those who got bad respiratory problems. Nobody was expecting that. And like I said, at one point you couldn't even see nothing. Like that's how foggy and crazy it was. You couldn't even see what you thought you were supposed to see from any borough. So again, if you was around them areas or if you was even deep within them areas, make sure you getting yourself checked out by a doctor. Make sure you ain't got no lurking toxins still in your body. Sleeves, you already know I'm good, baby. Enjoying this Friday off, waiting for my aunt to recuperate. Today is her birthday, so I know she's trying to start part two. And I'm just talking with the people about some things. Like again, you know, be mindful and be safe. Actually, I think I pinned that link. I think I pinned that link in the chat. But again, you just got to think about that. That could have been costly too on his end too. Because even if he would have got halfway up where he was going, if he would have slipped the wrong way, he could have fell and hurt himself. Could have been lying around that corner, and guess what would have happened? Half of them people that was there recording or being around it would have just left them there. Because you got some people that don't even have that much humanity to try to stay around when somebody done got hurt. And here's a strong reality for some of you youth. If you was around, son, and you know somebody possibly either lost their life in front of you, you don't even try to open your mouth and say something, or at least try to give that family and whoever that's needed justice, you just as bad as the criminals that committed the acts. Or if you know your friends was being reckless and they got seriously hurt, and you leave them, you guilty. Why? Because you ain't supposed to leave your friends on stuck neither. I know, Angel. I appreciate you, baby. Oh no, I know that part, Miracle. Cause trust me, the time I thought to go outside, I made a quick U-turn because it was just too much to be breathing in. And again, if you know you got weak respiratory systems, or if you know you dealing with oxygen masks and all that other stuff, nah, it was best you kept yourself inside that day. Not unless you necessarily had to be coming back from a doctor's appointment or something like that. But even still, gotta be mindful because that was too much in the air. I'm not gonna lie, some of the air done got better. I still feel like we need a little bit of rain, but mostly all that smog in the air and that was in the clouds basically is almost gone. You know, and that's the most important thing. Again, nobody really got hurt. No, I don't know why you don't just get people numbers. Stop being. Never mind. My scalp hurt. Scalp hurt with you. Never seen a person that got a phone that don't use it. You the new Tommy now, man. My bad, y'all. Mm. Oh, man. I don't know how much I can stress that out, but again, stop putting your life at risk when it's not necessary. You want to be here long enough to stand on the real, real battlegrounds when it's needed. You could be the future pioneers. You could be the future internet techs. Could be the future bankers, future real estate brokers. You could do anything you choose to put your mind to as far as careers, even if you got to start somewhere and build your own. Always remember that part. You do have options in life. Your option is to decide if this is what you want to do or not. You have to pick something. You can't be sitting here stranded like that, man. And you parents again are gonna have to start getting in tune. I'm talking about the ones that need to hear it. Get in tune. You really don't want to be laughing now and then crying later. And even if the parents ain't doing right, it's still up to the immediate family. It doesn't matter if it's older brothers, sisters, whoever. Start getting involved with the people in your family that's needed. Neff, what's going on, baby? And again, happy Friday to everybody that pulled in. I don't know if it's still pinned up there, but there was a link in there. And again, some of y'all going to see, especially those that live in the city. It's time to stop playing games. Your kids need to stop playing games because these type of situations are not going to continue to keep happening. We need to see a better change, a course in history that needs to happen. If you want to mess yourself up like that, then shoot. We ain't gonna never be even on this battlefield. And then I've seen some battles where it was uneven and the people came out on top. Again, you want to have the strong ones. And this is only for the strong-minded ones that actually want to make a change and actually do something with themselves. If you choose to accept that challenge of being something great in life, you showing everybody what you could possibly do and how far you could possibly stretch your horizons if you really adamant on doing it. Uncle L, what's going on? James, what's going on? Y'all already know what's up. Happy Friday to everybody. And if you are blessed to wake up this morning, you better give your praises to the Most High. Because again, some people ain't get a chance to wake up this morning. Some didn't make it to the middle of the shit. So again, love your life and be precious on what you're doing in your life. If you're standing on the right things, continue to stand on the right things and just know that whenever negative or whenever ignorance come your way, you can easily get rid of that and keep pushing. Another day, another blessing. Ain't no need to be stressing. No, I'm dead serious. We gotta really implement that. It shouldn't be the youth using their life, you know, using their life force basically for all the wrong things. Use your life force for something better. This is what you're here for. And parents, you gotta harness that energy and make sure it's moving in the right direction. Again, you got some people in this chat right now. Kids is graduating high school or graduating college, which is a positive thing. It's a positive thing when you think about it. Even if some of them don't go to college, the fact that they graduate and they going to the next step in life, they figuring out what their life is going to consist of, that's important. You know, give the opportunities where it's needed again, and also really start making a better impact. We can do a lot of things if we just get together on all chords. You know, again, start loving and respecting each other, start having conversations, you know, and just, again, stop taking crazy chances with your life. And I hate to see, you know, videos like that because, again, those type of situations could be deadly. It could be having damaging effects. Even if you don't die, you can mess around, cripple yourself. You can mess around, be brain dead, be laying up. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could get decapitated on the way down from a fall like that. Some of y'all think that taking penitentiary chances is even a step up in life. It's not. Again, you fail to realize you following the wrong type of influences, you're gonna get what you're looking for because you're busy trying to emulate something that you know you're not built for, that you're not ready for. I could have been full out on street dude and not kid, but for what? I had a balance. Like most of us, we had a balance. We had people that was really adamant on making sure we was trying to make the next best steps in life and not be crash outs. Again, we got to stop thinking about self and start thinking about everybody else around us. You can't tell me that you're a friend, that you love me, and then the same token you crash out crazy. That's not going to work. And especially if I'm trying to give you the best possible information that can save you on certain, you don't want to listen. Okay, well, you showing how much you really got love and respect for me, and I can't even do that. So I'm gonna love and respect myself to move away from it. Let you figure it out on your own. Let you wake up to the realization. You know, again, we gotta, you know, show better results. And you youth can show the best results ever if you do what some people are doing and just stand up on the forefronts. You know, actually do what's needed. You might not want to, but you have to. How you doing? All right. That's what I'm saying. When you do that, you be all right though. And I believe y'all can do it. Oh shoot, Sharonda, what's going on, baby? Thought you'd have been knocked out. You was out here running these YouTube streets too. You know, but again, just love the life. As far as love yourself as a whole, love the people around you that's trying to uplift you, and just really get your mindset. Because when you get older, it ain't gonna get no easier. Some of y'all think it's hard now. Wait till you become an adult and you gotta pay bills and do all that extra stuff along the lines. You'll find out. It ain't as easy as you think it is. So again, love yourself. Love the fact that you can do something beneficial. Love the fact that you are able to wake up because again, you have some people who wasn't able to wake up. And if you got people that is close to you and some of y'all do say, oh, you know, I miss my bro, I miss my sis, yada, yada, yada. So you should be trying to do something that you feel they would be proud of if they was here. I got people that not here, but guess what? I'm doing what I gotta do, and I know right now if they was here, they'd be proud because I came a long way. Came from not knowing myself to knowing myself too damn well. So, but I wasn't gonna keep y'all all morning. I just wanted to chime in on that. The birthday queen has gotten up. I know what time it is now. Um, I could be back later this afternoon. Definitely, I do want to try to do some music. If you might get a little bit of both, who knows? But again, I just gotta chime in with the people, and all in all, again, start getting in tune. It's really dangerous right now. The more you play around with life, the more we gonna lose this fight. So I hope some of y'all, if that link is still pending there, I hope some of y'all take a look at it, especially those in the city. And again, get your get them in order. You have to. You got to show them that there's better things in life to do than play penitentiary chances or even play suicidal chances with your life. And if anytime you put yourself in that much danger, that's almost like a suicidal mission you're on. So at some point, somebody gonna have to intervene and say or do something. Just remember that. You know. All in all, this was still kind of a brush off from last night because that was one of the links I was looking for last night too, but I couldn't find it. But I refound it and posted it again. So these are situations that are gonna be talked about. No doubt, Angela. You already know, baby. You already know. I'm gonna definitely try to be back later on. I'm about to get bombarded, y'all. And I feel at some point music is coming into the notion, at least on this page. Now I want it, baby. um, but I mostly just wanted to recap for some of y'all who missed the live last night because those two in particular links that I put up should go to show you that it's a dangerous game. You can't play around when it comes to 1 ton or I don't know how many tons of steel. Hold on 1 second. Where you up to now?
Well, you're supposed to bring some shopping upstairs.
All right.
So she called me on the phone.
All right.
Now when I get back home.
You don't even know what you want to do with yourself. My bad, y'all. You don't even know what you want to do with yourself. Recuperate. Well, I still got some time with y'all. I guess all the festivities will be going on later. My scalp hurt. My aunt's birthday. My aunt's birthday. So I got a feeling I don't know what she trying to get into. I don't know if it's a cookout or a dinner. But I know at some point I'm gonna end up doing something. See again for some of you youth that are not trying to hear something. I need you to hear this. It's good to get past a certain age. It's not just showing wisdom, but it's also showing that you've been through enough and you was able to maintain, hold your composure, and build something that works for you. When you understand that, you'll definitely get the meaning of life. And I'm gonna say for some of y'all talk about you want to have kids or you talk about the things you do want in the future. But in the same token, you can't wish things into existence and then play suicidal chances. You can't do it. It doesn't work. So, Sunshine, what's going on, my guy? Again, these type of talks are needed only because, again, we can definitely see things change for the better. But I'm not gonna lie to you. You're gonna have some people that even if they do get the message, sometimes it might be too late. But hopefully, anybody who is catching this at some point will get the message. Because again, this is a problem that's happening worldwide. Some of you parents are letting your kids crash out, not just in the streets, but in life in general. Show them better, teach them better. Give them more than just wisdom, but definitely give them life skills that are needed. Love, baby, what's going on, baby? My aunt's birthday is today, so but I think she coming back. I think she going home to grab what she got to grab. I got a feeling I'll be doing some sort of cooking. Help me, Jesus. Oh, that's what's up, man. Happy birthday to y'all Geminis. That's what's up, bro. I see the turn up is real. Uh, Definitely, more life, more blessings. Definitely more life to your kids as well, too, man. See, that's the best thing about it. Some of you youth are gonna want to get at least that age where you having kids, you got a family, you building with it. Some of y'all should want that. Some of y'all talk about it too much already. But how you gonna be any part of a good stern society or a good stern, you know, building process if you keep collapsing, being around the wrong negative energies? Get back in the game for real. It's time for all of us to get back in the game. Because we know it's some things that they already done got it implemented and they not gonna change it. And you won't have things that we can change and we can be a part of. And it could be something positive. Just something to really think about. Again, you can't dodge the obvious facts nowadays. The obvious facts nowadays for some of y'all, you gotta really like build something better. A lot of these youth would not be running the streets now if we was having things for them right now. And we know there's certain things we scared to even really put back into the community because we have different things happening. But if we put the right people in charge that are trustworthy, so on and so forth, we can make a whole difference. Again, start bringing back the fresh air camps for them kids, especially for the babies. I'm sorry, the babies are always the ones that they got the most energy. I'm not gonna call you babies. I'm gonna call you the babies. Like y'all got too much energy, and see, fresh air camp is good for a lot of y'all. But again, you gotta be mindful, and some of these programs got shut down because of situations we speak of. You know, heinous attacks on the kids. But then you got those who are definitely good. They definitely go by protocol and they actually live the way they supposed to be living. They ain't gonna let their kids get hurt. They damn sure ain't gonna let your kids get hurt, whether they know you personally or not, because that is a part of their job. Definitely appreciate y'all for dropping links and showing love in here. You already know if you just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Definitely appreciate everybody that's tuning in and tuning in. Even to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. But your health and your safety should be the most important things again to y'all youth. Your health and your safety. Stop putting yourselves in situations that you know could be costly. And parents start making sure your kids are not abusing any drugs they ain't supposed to be abusing. Because that's another thing that's taking these kids out to the grave. They're getting the wrong batches of the wrong stuff. And when we still got certain things roaming around that could possibly kill you, you gotta be mindful. Again, be aware of what you're doing and who you're doing things with. And if you know you're doing something that you really shouldn't be doing, or your parents would definitely have a fit over, there's no need to do it. Because again, sometimes all it takes is one bad trip. Take one bad trip and that's it. And you might not be waking up. Or you might end up doing something not knowing what you did, and you could end up being locked up. Yeah, you could be wasting your life or somebody else's life not knowing what you're doing. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Happy Friday to you, baby. You got to be careful of that because, again, you take the wrong type of pills, the wrong type of anything, and that could be costly. You can end up on a trip to where you end up hurting yourself or end up killing yourself, or you might have side effects. If you don't have that, you might end up doing something to somebody else. You might not have known nothing. And in the same token, now you got to take the consequences still. Got some people that then woke up not remembering what happened the night before, that woke up in jail. Not knowing they done committed something serious or did something serious, but because they was under the influence of a heavy substance, they let that take over. Neff, I ain't messing with you. I hear you, Tanya. Uh, hopefully you have a smooth Friday like everybody else do. Um, but these talks are needed. And you're going to keep hearing things like this on the grander scale of things because you are the future. And you deserve to be in the right places. You deserve to actually show the world better. But we still got to be able to come together, love each other, and listen to each other. And if we can't do that, we ain't going to be able to do a lot of things. And the thing is, do some of y'all youth want to be a part of this growing future that we trying to build? Y'all trying to build something positive. Oh, I'm definitely having a smooth one. Shoot, I hope. I'm not gonna lie. I hope my aunt don't come back later on this evening. I'll be more well rounded out than I am right now. Um, but again, you know, be mindful of the things you don't. But all in all, though, I think I'm gonna try to do a little something this afternoon. Definitely. I think I'm going to top on that again because again, this is one aspect where the youth have to understand and hear this. You think it's cool, especially the ones. Some of y'all think it's cool to be popping these pills, abusing the promethazine, and mixing drinks, so on and so forth, mixing deadly concoctions in your body. But at some point, some of them do have long-lasting effects. Don't forget that part neither. You don't want to mess around thinking you're going to have a normal day and you start seizing out. Or you having complications breathing. Or you might just end up passing out and never waking up. about almost an hour and a half now, Tanya. I did set the reminder early this morning. Like I said, I know some of y'all ain't getting the notifications, but it is what it is. They love me, they hate me, they love me again, but then they love me again. But again, please try to be safe, y'all. Again, safety is the most important thing. Your health is definitely another important thing. They both go together. If you're not in a safe position, you ain't gonna be in a healthy position either. And stop just grabbing random things from people that ain't supposed to be grabbing. Got some of y'all that like to be out here trying to be grown. You want to get the little nutcrackers and stuff. You better be mindful of who you get. Matter of fact, I'm not even promoting it. But I know some of y'all don't care. But for the ones who do care, don't put yourself out there trying to be an adult. You don't need to be drinking certain things or doing certain things. Don't do it. Like again, focus on what you trying to be in the future. And if you had adamant plans on being something in the future, you better stick to it. Oh no, I understand that, Tanya. I know. I was just saying, I already know. Sometimes my stuff don't go out. Y'all already know. But it is what it is. They love me, they hate me, they love me again, baby. But this is something that should run through your mind anyway. And if some of y'all have lost people, especially in your age group, yeah, you should want to love and live the best possible life. And I know some people was definitely in the midst of all of from the wildfire and everything else. But hopefully y'all all right again. And I know some of y'all probably had power outages, but hopefully you got enough candles or you got backup, whatever, to keep your spots lit up. Because I knew one person right now that's in Canada, they ain't had no power just on that block alone. So I know certain spots might have been affected, you know. But this is something that's good. This is something that's therapeutic. And who knows, I could do a slight open panel if I'm not too wrapped up with everything. Or I could save that for tomorrow. We'll see. I definitely might try to come back with some music though this afternoon. Um, it's a celebration. And again, this should just show a stern blueprint to some. Again, even those who feel this is where they want to build at. Because I know some of you youth want to build on here. You're trying to find a way to make something happen for yourself. And again, you can make a lot of things happen without having to risk your life. Just bring what you think is good for the people, also good for yourself, something that you're happy with, and you move forward. There's nothing else you can really do besides that. And don't let nobody stand in your way of trying to grow. I love the fact that I've grown with a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all been on this ride from the beginning. A lot of y'all just came recently. But overall, it's a lot of y'all that actually just show love and support, whether it's every day or not. And that's a great build right there. It's a great foundation of building. And even having these conversations is a strong build on all the chords because it gets the people thinking, you know. And you're gonna always have people that are dropping gems, whether it's in the chat or when they chop up on the panel. And I know we had a little bit of fun last night. We entertained a little bit of madness. And I want to say this. I'm straying away from the topic real quick. I want to say this real quick again, because I know some of you people probably was watching yesterday, or some people might have end up catching that one. You're always gonna have one person that just want to pop up out of nowhere And when they pop up, we entertain just a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. And I want people to understand this too. I hope you ain't moving around like people like this. Just blatantly coming out saying wild stuff out their mouth, don't have no real proof and evidence on certain things, and then come out saying the outlandish stuff. See, again, this world is getting dangerous, and a lot of these people are not even people no more. These are spiritual demons that are trying to suck the life force away, basically. So you got to be mindful of what's going on around you, and even on it. And the person that asks, "Do I want to make a sacrifice?" I feel he should have sacrificed himself. He should have cut his throat for even asking that dumb question. Sorry to say it like that, y'all. Sometimes I want to give it up, bro. And when you have people that are adamant on being ignorant and stopping a good positive build, I'm gonna give you what you want. We definitely had some laughs last night, and that was the most important thing. You're always going to get a balance when it comes to me. Even when it comes to people, you're always going to get a balance. Everybody got love and respect, but don't get it twisted. Just don't. Certain things are entertainable, certain things are fun, but then there's certain things that are just pure ignorant. You know. But again, we just got to put our minds to it and really build for the future. So I'm encouraging you, youth, to really take a look at your life. Doesn't matter what stage it is. Take a look at your life. If you feel you want to do something better and be better, you got to be willing to put the effort in, put the dedication and the work in, just like the adults have to. You know. But I overall feel like this was kind of a wrap up last night too. So, but again, we got to be realistic, and the most realistic thing we can do is try to love, respect, and just build the right way. And even if you can't come together personally, come together for the right reasons and do something beneficial, because it's not just about you at the end of the day. Again, some of us do want to see the future generation grow, and we want to see them be the best they could possibly be. You know, and even if I brought kids in the world, I would hope that I'll do the same thing. I'm still going to continue to do the same thing. I did it with my brother. I did it with my god kids. I'm going to always be adamant when it comes to just trying to see the youth grow one way or another. Miss Khadijah, what's going on, baby? And again, happy Friday to everybody that pulled in. If you was blessed again to wake up, please give that praise to the Most High. Because trust me, you wouldn't be here right now. And this is something that everybody should feel. Not just the youth, but the adults as well. You're going to have people that just want to bring logical truth and balance to the world. You're going to have people who are going to have conversations that are going to lead to growth, building, and even more and better things. I don't want to be a part of that, though. Only the strong-minded and the strong will do that. So, again, I can only speak for those who really want to take that chance and be better and build better. But you're still going to get that message out regardless. So, and I feel I could do an open panel, but it might not be tonight. We'll see. Cutthroat, what's going on, my guy? But this is a good talk, and we always going to have these good talks. And even for some youth who do catch this replay, again, you got blueprints of people who their kids, grandkids, everybody is elevating in life. And why not be an elevation in life? Why not be an inspiration in life? Definitely, we need to see y'all do better. We're going to make sure, at least the main ones, we're going to make sure that those who are adamant on changing and making something happen, we're going to make sure that that's what it is. Whether it's through words and encouragement, whether it's through actual hands-on, doesn't matter. And when you build with the right people who are doing the right things, you know, you never know what you could come across. All diamonds in the rough in it. I would consider myself a diamond in the rough because there ain't too many people that's actually still standing on what they standing on. Some people have lost track of their message within a year's time. Me, I'm never going to stray away from these messages because as long as I'm able to observe and see everything going on around me, and even on here, I'm always going to have something to bring to the forefront. Always going to have a conversation, and even when I don't, the people will. So that's what this whole thing is about: building better solutions and just building better, not just friendships, but just, you know, showing the world we could do it. We still ain't lost hope. We could do anything we put our damn minds to. There you going, man. Only in Rebel, baby. Come on, in Rebel, baby. Uh, love, baby. I appreciate you, baby. You know, but this is the most important thing, though, to remember. Without a clear mind, you can't go far in life because you're always going to be distracted by negative things that you don't need to be distracted by. You know, and again, if you got the youth, you got your kids, be mindful. You know, be mindful of what's really going on. And for some of y'all that feel you have something to prove, especially to the adults, um, prove to some of us that you actually are worth something. Prove to some of us that you actually want to be something great in the future. That's really about it. That's how you prove some of us wrong. If you feel we always wrong, um, just do that. And I think I am going to do an open panel discussion, but then most likely, if it's not tonight, it'll be tomorrow, definitely. And you know, y'all always more than welcome to pop up on the panel. Um, I just wanted to really brush off from last night, and I don't know if that link is still pinned, but you know, it just goes to show you, even those in the city, um, certain games you can't play. I don't care if you're a youngin, you're a teen or an adult. You can't play certain games, especially when it could cost you your life. We have too much wasted life and wasted talent. And even for those who are growing, as far as whether you're doing your music or you doing whatever it is you don't, still be mindful of your surroundings, the people around you, and make sure that everybody that's really with you is with you. Not just because you could do something for them, but make sure they with you because they really believe in you and they want to make sure that you always stay on top of your game. That's what real friends and real family are going to do. Like I know I got the main ones here that is going to always catch me if I feel I'm slipping. But then again, I don't really slip too much. I give y'all what y'all want, a fair balance. I give y'all a straight, hard conversation. I give y'all some laughs and enjoyment. Give you some poetry and music when needed. What else could you possibly want? But this all should be a blueprint for some people who are coming up in life. Just have a fair balance within yourself. Know what you want. Know what you want to do, and stand on it. Mo, what's going on, baby? Another one that been riding from day one and tell you straight up. You know, I'm gonna always give you something good. I'm always try to produce something good. And the one thing I'm not gonna do is allow people to try to mess up the content neither. Especially when we know we speaking on real topics that we can't overlook no more. You know, be protected at all times, and this summer is definitely going to be a crucial one. So even down to you, youth, be mindful and be aware of your surroundings. And if you feel something wrong, follow your instinct and just keep it pushing. Alleviate yourself from the pain and the drama and move yourself out of that situation. That's what's up, Mo. See, shoot. My aunt's birthday today, Sunshine, and his son's birthdays are today. A lot of Gemini babies in here. Happy birthday to all the Gemini babies today, baby. And may God continue to bless you and give you another year around the solar system. You already know what it is, baby. More life. See, something else again for you youth to inspire to. Living your life to the fullest. Still having something to offer. And if you know you ain't prepared to, take adult consequences, don't make adult decisions. But this was a definitely good talk. Um, like I said, when it comes to this situation, I'm gonna have an open panel for it. But I feel my message kind of got through clear today because this was a brush off from last night. My scalp piece hurt, y'all. My scalp piece. But I hope that some people did get this though, and we're gonna continue to bring this. It needs to be raw and uncut, baby. And I hate to end this live at some point, but I will in a minute, only because I got a feeling I'm gonna be getting a phone call. She did tell me, oh, I might be doing some cooking, y'all. Oh, help me, Jesus. Might have to pick up a couple things my damn self. So, but again, happy birthday to all the Gemini babies in here, baby. I'm gonna definitely do an open panel discussion again on this, and might try to come back later on this afternoon on the backup for some music. So you already know. Could try to give you the triple play today, but we'll see how this pans out. But again, I hope some of y'all really hear and take heed to the messages that were said today. You know, your life is more important than 15 minutes of fame, and it's definitely more important than playing suicidal games. So, yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to get myself in order. It's gonna be a long day, but I still be back this afternoon with some good vibes. So y'all already know what it is. Um, Hopefully, most of y'all enjoyed y'all mornings. Still enjoying y'all afternoons. Cross seas, enjoying your evenings. And all you future babies, happy Saturday morning again, darn it.
I'm like, my bad about yesterday, me and my daughter. With those shoes.
What are you talking about?
Like, I left talking to you because I was really like, girl, you're
No,
not
you
gonna
good.
with that shit.
And you don't get out of here with that fake apology. You ain't like trying to hear that right now. We was having a mother-daughter moment. Shut up.
She felt the type of way. She's
You
like,
already
you
know
had
what
to
it
talk
is.
to me like that. Happy for the year, friends. I was like, well, you didn't have to wear those fucking shoes in front of my brothers. It's not. This time it went better than the first time. The first time was horrible.
What happens, but sometimes they'll get the picture. Sometimes you gotta let them crash out just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit.
Horrible. This time I hold back. I hold a lot of shit back. I learned from my first mistake. Parenting is a try.
Oh man,
Shit
but
ain't happen.
this was definitely a good vibe, always a good build. Like I said, it don't matter how long I'm on here, but you are going to get a good message. You are going to get a good conversation. Man, you're going to get some balance over here, baby. And again, happy birthday today to all you Gemini babies. I got to deal with this Gemini baby when she come back.
I saw her last night.
Yeah, she went back home to go grab some stuff, but
I was like, but where's the location? She's like, we outside. But we're outside.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. She still looked like she was recuperating. Everybody had fun last night, except for me.
Out.
I ain't had no fun.
But today's Friday, right?
Yeah, no, but I ain't have no fun last night with shit that happened. I'm gonna tell you that afterwards. That shit just got me tired. It's always something. It's always something. But again, it's most appreciated for y'all being here. And I'm not gonna hold y'all all day. I don't know what time she might be coming back. She just left. I don't trust her. She like to play Speedy Gonzalez games. So
bro.
Um,
She said, I'll be back there with you, boo. By the time she finishes the sentence, she is back.
I give or take. If anybody, if James, you still in the chat, do me a favor and drop the backup channel. I could be the matter of fact, I'm gonna be on the third one today, so I hope to see most of y'all in the club. Get your dance shoes ready.
Today, Puerto Rican weekend starts today. Looking to hear them Spanish music, my
And if
baby.
you out and about right now, if you're in them areas where it done cleared up, especially with the toxins and stuff, just get out and get some sort of air. Definitely make sure you safe. If you feel certain spots that's still put that mask on as much as you don't want
Nice.
to.
There was a
So
nice breeze last night. I could breathe fucking so good.
definitely be back later on.
It wasn't even funny. I stood outside for that one.
Yeah, you recognize the voice. You should recognize the voice. Angel said, "What's up, baby?"
Hi, baby. I was just asking for you.
Oh, yeah, you had to recognize that voice. So,
I was just asking for her. She made my day.
but it's just always good vibes over here, and that's what I'm gonna continue to bring. And if the people don't like it, guess what? Smoke rocks.
Oh,
I'm
you have a better way than me. I said, fuck
tired of saying that. You know, just adamant because some people just want to be stupid.
but I started to believe niggas don't know how to do that.
Some people don't, but
I really like,
I'm gonna find a way for you to do it. Crash out on your own accord, baby.
Juliana got a sexto. I'm so happy.
My scalp hurt. I don't want to hear that right now. It's too early to be hearing that on Friday. At least for me, anyway. I don't want to hear
It's
that.
right there when the butcher next door used to be at.
I kind of figured that, but I still shut up. I don't want to hear that.
You see me, right? I'm
You too, you too hype. Too damn hype, yo. But oh, this is another version I want some of y'all to understand too. Some of y'all use. Just really enjoy your life. Love, laugh. Laughter is the best way to keep yourself happy at all times. Laughter is definitely a meditation, and it's also it keeps you solid. Because some things in life you're gonna have to laugh at. Even when it comes to ignorance, sometimes you don't necessarily gotta get mad at it. You just laugh at it, entertain it sometimes, but not entertain it too much. Always have a fair balance. But again, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Let me go see. Let me make sure I don't gotta do nothing in particular for the birthday girl. Like I said, I'll definitely be back this afternoon. Um, Definitely a good talk, and we always gonna bring it to the streets. Son. You know how we do this. And we're gonna start the sirens too. Another reason why I'm about to end it soon.
You know it's
This
Puerto
is
Rican.
getting annoying. No, just
All the Puerto Ricans are going right now to the beach.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about that damn siren. That's annoying. Shut up.
It's gonna be on. Oh, weekend, bro. Get used to that.
Letitia, you gonna have to catch this replay, baby. Definitely appreciate all of y'all for tuning in and really showing love. And I'm gonna continue to do the same thing as well. So,
Holy shit.
Angel, I ain't messing with you. Word, what's going on, my guy? For those who just tuned in, y'all know y'all gonna have to catch the replay. I got a feeling I am gonna have to do something, and I do remember her saying something about somebody calling me about bringing some extra stuff. I love my life so much. Sometimes I hate it. Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing. I love my life like everybody else should love their life. Again, love, live, enjoy yourself, do the best things possible. And again, stop taking penitentiary chances or suicidal chances. You are here for a reason. Not just make the people around you proud, make yourself proud. Do something that you know is going to be beneficial for life and beneficial for growth, not just mentally, but spiritually. I said I'll definitely be back this afternoon when I have back up. Let me go get myself in order. You already know if y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real bills. And hold on, don't think I ain't that. I'm somewhat technical savvy, bro. Yeah, I was able to pin something, bro. I'm about to pin people's birth certificates and stuff too, so don't worry. I found the way to do it, even on the phone. Yes, there's a way to do everything on this darn phone somewhat. Some things I still can't do. But it's a working process, y'all. But y'all stay safe. Definitely, for those who came in, y'all can catch the replay. I mostly was just recapping up from last night, you know. And if I don't do the music today, it could be the open panel discussion. So you already know y'all more than welcome, you know. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.